Alright, we're back with more of Avadon 3, the Warborn here, so let's continue. We are in Svar's Peninsula again. Have another quest here. Again, this is another one of those cases where, you know, we're not really focused on the main story quite yet, because we have all these side quests and missions and stuff like that, but honestly, I don't mind doing it. There was one in the first game. I knew how to get it, but unfortunately I was just mainly focused on finishing the story that we just didn't get around to doing that. But I also remember it was also a hard one to do, so maybe it was best that I didn't complete it. But it is what it is. I am curious to see what's over here, though. You find a pair of old oak doors in the cliff face, reinforced by heavy bands of steel. They've been here for a long time, but they are still completely intact, not a sign of rot or rust. A sign on the rock face, equally old, says, "The Spiral." That's the only hint of what this place is. You try to force the doors open, but they are magically reinforced. Your current capacity for violence is insufficient to break them open. Ooh, could this be something... Could this be a companion quest? Instance? You know, it does suck that we only have literally just one exit to go out of here. But whatever. It is what it is. But it's still interesting to find a place like that on this map. Because I have a feeling that's going to come into play later. Though for what, I have no idea whatsoever. This rocky offshoot of the peninsula has been occupied by a band of ogres. They have built a stone fortification to the east with a huge steel gate blocking entry. By ogre standards, it's solid work. Fanged Warborn sneer at you through the gates. They hold a variety of projectiles, waiting hungrily for you to come in range. Is there a way we can break in, though? I don't know if there's a way we can break in. We might just have to kill these ones first. I hate that I ran out of turns twice, except for right here. Whatever, we'll just range them to death. How the heck do we get in then? Wait, do we take a boat over there? I just know. I didn't think that boat would have had anything to do with this, if that's really the case. Okay, no, you can't get on the boat, so I guess we just have to sneak in there somehow, because the gate's blocked. Oh wait, now that I think about it, is it gonna be where the sea vaults are? What's up here? Oh, there's another exit. Okay. That makes things a little bit more convenient then, finally. Do we have to access this ogre place from the sea vaults? Fortunately, we already killed a bunch of things here, so... Oh yeah, I forgot the ogres were right here. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely it, because there were ogres right there we killed earlier, but I didn't think too much about where that ladder went to, because I forgot. There is a band of ogres guarding the passage ahead. These Farlander foes are infiltrating this remote region of Daram. Right now, they're expanding their base into the sea vaults. What interests you is that their camp is defended by several turrets. Ogres are far too clumsy and impatient to make this sort of machinery. They must have outside help. Oh, that would be something. Wait. How come we don't have the disarm option anymore for a Tinker Mage? Because it was very easy to take care of the, Gosh, really? It was very easy to take care of the... Oh my goodness! It was very easy to take care of the mines that way. Now I have 2 people injured. I don't have any area effect damage I can do. But yeah, how come the Tinker Mage can't disarm traps anymore? Because of that... Is that one thing about it that's nerfed now? I mean, that kind of sucks. I didn't mind getting up close and personal to the turrets that way in the last game. Okay, right now these turrets are freaking annoying, though. Dude. You know what? Oh my god, he is gonna get KO'd again. Okay, let's try that again. Now that I know exactly where to go and what to do. I mean, Raylan as a Blade Master can very much tank this, but... Tank all that, but... Okay, so Tinker Mages definitely got nerfed in this game as far as what they can do. Because you saw how strong they were against the turrets and traps in the previous one. But yep, I need my companions. I do not want to solo anything here. Unless the game forces me to, which I still don't like. You saw those instances in Avadon 2 where I got really annoyed when I couldn't take my companions. Like, really? And I doubt resisting it would have had much effect. I'm pretty sure we would not have had any control over that. Ugh, God. Blah, blah, blah. I do want to get a little bit close. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I don't like that the turret's back there, though. Yeah, they totally nerfed Tinker Mages here. On one hand, I think might be fine. But on the other hand... Okay, the reason why I went ahead and destroyed that is because I did want to try something here. I want to actually get the turret closer. Alright, first let's give a rejuvenation to Selena. And then we'll do that. Oh, screw your moving slowly effect. You know, I've just said that a lot in all these playthroughs so far. Screw this, screw that, and I'm just kind of over it though. What they do. These ogres are strong as hell, though. I also don't like how only, okay, whatever. I've already ranted several times about the spells and all that for the shamans. Okay, this time we're doing a lot better in this instance. Because I'm actually taking care of my team a lot better, too. That's what you get, fool. Dude, look at that. Raylan is just so good at tanking. Ooh, that double strike is very handy. I do like that. That took care of that turret really easily. I knew this wouldn't be as simple as just like a regular bounty. So I know the guy said, the Titan said he wouldn't give us much for it, but at the same time, oh, whatever. You have managed to infiltrate a large and nasty encampment of ogres. Most of them are, luckily, out hunting. The half dozen that remain are, alas, large and bulky. What gets your attention, however, is the Tawanite in the camp. This Farlander is a tinker mage working on turrets to help these enemy invaders hold this land. When you emerge into view, the largest and most gnarled of the ogres rises and points at you. Roar! Hand invader! You face Jajonar. This is a good day. Tonight we eat meat stolen from Avadon. Ha ha! The tinker mage looks a little embarrassed by this outburst. The Jajonar leaps at you. It's terrifying. You know, for my characters it would be, but for me, I'm like, unless I actually see a visual, I mean, that's not going to really do much for me. But then again, that's part of the charm of this game anyway, is that you do kind of have to... You just have to suspend your disbelief and use your imagination. I am so annoyed right now with how much they're going after. Rude out right now. Tinker Mage, Heaviest. They were definitely tough, I'll give them that. You know, one thing I should do, I should go ahead and give them elixirs of battle to work this. Looks a pretty tough fight. You want to use your abilities pretty much here. I'm glad I killed the 2 ones at the gate so I don't have to worry about them like waltzing up. Dang it. At least one thing they didn't nerf was the freezing turret's health, because that would be annoying to have to summon it. But then again, it's meant to be the strongest kind of attack anyway. That's what you get for working with ogres. Dejanor collapses to the ground, mortally wounded. His last moments are spent screaming defiance against you, Avadon, the Pact, and everyone he thinks has done him wrong. Then he dies. Things get a lot quieter. The enemy's attempts to gain a foothold in this region of Darram have been thwarted. Another thing about the shaman is his ability to summon actual like drakes and stuff that can actually do quite a bit of damage. This major ally, I don't even know. This major ally has like no enemies, has no abilities whatsoever besides claving. Ooh, wow, double attack. Ooh, a golden runestone. That's good. The Tinker Mage short bow. Ooh, okay, yeah. We will definitely give that to her. Gonna be definitely the best weapon for her, I think. We got even more runestones. And of course, just to make this easier for me, we'll open that gate and get out of here that way. So yeah, it has a north and a west entrance, but Nothing else beyond that, unfortunately. I'm glad we didn't try to take on those ogres like early on. They would have destroyed us in a heartbeat. Actually, they already were pretty strong, as is. Early on, we try to fight them. I'm not really worried about payment from the Titan anyway, since that Tinker Mage short blade is good payment in itself. I killed that ogre Jadalner. I like the bounty, please. What? Really? You tell the story. Oh, yes, that Jadalner. I thank you. Honor satisfied. Will not take insults from dumb, lowly, full ogre. I should pay. You were brought a pouch of coins and a dirty glaive. It's good workmanship, but they've been using it to chop meat in the kitchen. A small reward for handwork, but this is what we pay. What we can pay. Thank you, Han. Okay, that was all that he had for us. Unerring glaive. Ooh, that would be good. Although, I prefer to stick with sword and shield. That's my combo. Let's go in here real quick and then go ahead and get full vitality back. In the meantime, I think we can move on to Goldcrag now. Long overdue for us to get to Goldcrag. You enter the packed encampment. It's surprisingly small, but the defenses are decent. There are archers and turrets facing outwards, waiting for a Warborn assault. It doesn't look like this camp has actually received a serious attack in some time. There aren't a lot of soldiers here. Most of them must be out on patrol. The rest of them aren't happy to see you. They are a regular packed army, which means that they regard hands with a combination of envy and mistrust. One of the guards at the gate greets you. Welcome, Hand. We weren't expecting you, but our commander is Ellice. She's in the main hall. She points at the stone building to the east. Yes, it is a trainer. It is hot and dry here, and the soldiers look for any excuse to stay still and out in the sun. There is one trainer here, though, who is constantly hassling them to stay in practice. When you get close, he releases the warrior he was tormenting. Welcome, Hand. I am Trainer Hervey. I wouldn't be arrogant enough to think I can teach you anything, but I'm willing to try. You are a trainer here. This is where I was sent. I'm not sure it was wise. I am best when helping novices. There are no novices here. Goldcrag makes a soldier experience very fast. Then why are you here? Some commander somewhere thought I'd be more useful here. Our army makes many decisions. Not all of them are wise. How do you stay useful? I fight, I can cast spells, make illusions, give help to the few young incompetents who end up here. I can also help you. There may be things I can teach you. Seen much action against the Warborn? It is a constant, quiet struggle. We maneuver, our patrols fight their patrols, we wear each other down. None of us have enough strength to dislodge the others. I've learned more about the Warborn than I ever thought I would. I've even developed a little respect for them. Who do you respect? Titans are strong and disciplined, wretches are cunning and fearless, the ogres are just chaotic, mad, unpredictable warriors, and thus extremely dangerous. I respect all of them in their way. Who is weak in battle? The ogres, they are dangerous, they cause us losses, but they always lose more. They don't have the cunning of the wretches or the discipline of the titans. Is there anything you can teach me? I don't think I can teach you anything new, but I believe I can help you more efficiently use your power you already have. If you are unhappy with your current powers, I can retrain you. What is retraining? Sometimes as you gain experience, you may find that you have been trained in ways that no longer work for you. I can help you to refocus that skill in different ways. Herbie can enable you to spend all of your skill points, putting them into different skills and abilities. You won't lose any levels or experience. Be warned, if you take his offer, you will need to completely retrain that character. I don't need that. You are content with your knowledge? I am pleased. I don't need anything else. Alright, I wish you the best. Check that. We actually do need to retrain someone, and this is long overdue for me. But first, let's go ahead and take off all of his armor and stuff, because I did boost some of it, and I want to see where his stats at default are. Okay, none of these boost his levels. Right, so 14, 19, 12, we're ignoring strength. Of course, I hope you're ready to choose a new path. Alright, what was it again? 14, 19, 12. Please retrain my second character. Trainer Irby takes you through a vigorous period of retraining. It takes time and effort, but you soon feel able to, with work, change your abilities. You are now able to respend all this character's skill points. I've changed my mind. I don't need your help. He smiles. I am pleased to hear it. I will return to my charges who need every bit of help I can provide. He returns to looking for soldiers with the spirit and energy to train out in the hot sun. Alright, we're still going to be doing efficiency. Raise these up to 4. And we'll make sure these are raised. Okay, I'm fully satisfied with that. So now we're back to having the utility skills. Nice. Which I appreciate. Let's go ahead and equip him back on his stuff. Alright, I do want to give him... Let's go ahead and before we do anything else, let's go ahead and sort out my other characters. But I do want to arrange scarabs. So yeah, I know we're taking a bit of a detour here, but you know, I prefer it. I might also retrain Nathalie, because the utility stuff sounds useful, but then again, I feel like the sorceress is going to be stronger with spells. I know I probably said in the beginning that I would stick with that path for Natalie whenever I needed her, but it's just like, let's just go ahead and retrain her. Alright. So the others I'm fine with. So yeah, let's take off all the scarabs in the meantime. And I'll sort those out a little bit better. Too. I didn't really do good inventory management in the last game with this, or even the first one. I do plan to do that in this. Ooh, good look at all them scarabs. So yeah, right now nobody should have any scarabs on them equipped, right? Okay, good. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and retrain Kalita and Nathalie. I know I said I would focus Kalita on the other path, but I'll just stick with utility just for consistency. As for Nathalie, whenever I do need to do her companion quest, I'll have access to the spells. I know I haven't really taken them on missions or anything, only because I've known them well, but still. Alright, first let me go ahead and take off all their stuff, make sure they don't have any boost on. So first train Kalita. Alright, 19, 14, 12. Wait, level it up with 20? Okay, whatever, just put it into strength. There does come a point where I need to use Kalita again, then I'll be ready. Alright, and we're also going to retrain Nathalie. Let's make sure we take off the boost, though. Oh, no, 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 not these, not these. We are going to raise days up a little bit, though. Okay, perfect. Again, this is just for consistency reasons. Now let's go ahead and sort out these scarabs. And then we are good to go with the rest of Gold Crag. Finally, we've reached a trainer, though, who can take care of this for us. Botan and Selena, I'm fine with their path, so I don't have to retrain them. But I did want to make, if you want to actually retrain earlier, though, like very early on, just one of your companions out, or even your own character, shift and D and type in the word retrain, and you can retrain that. If you want to retrain one of your companions, you do have to be out with them. You can't just like be in your encampment and do that, because you do have to select them to retrain them. Now for scarabs, I don't have a use for that one. I don't like the riposte. I will keep the Scarab of Warfare, though. This one's old as dirt by this point. This one we will give to Selena. And we already get hasted in instances, so I'm not worried about that. I don't really care for that one. Because I did sacrifice spells for him, we are going to put these on him. Let's go ahead and keep these on her. Scarab of Evasion. We'll go ahead and sell that one. Oh, these are both heal selves. Okay. Let's sell one of them and then we'll do a group heal instead. And then we'll give the Dark Bolt to her. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm cool with all that. Okay, well, I'm good. Okay, I know that was a lot of inventory management and stuff like that, but... and a lot of retraining, but I'm more content with this path now. Because, yeah, for Shaman, in my opinion, the utility stuff is a lot stronger than the battle tree. So let's go back to Gold Crag. Although if I do get an Earthshatter one, then I do want to equip that on him for sure, because that is the only good spell in that tree that's actually effective, in my opinion. Ooh, Scout Kita. There is a Hoklanan scout sitting here roasting in the heat. She drinks mug after mug of water and idly stirs the ashes of the fire with a stick. What little of her skin is visible has been tanned dark by the constant sun. She looks up at you. Have some water, hand. Never stop drinking. The Kava will kill you. In time, I'm Scout Kita. It's an honor. An honor? You are from Avadon. Oh, wait. You haven't met the commander yet. She'll want to see you. I won't waste your time. She's in there. She points at the building to the east. Okay, so we can only probably get a quest from her and talk to her when we actually talk to the commander first. There is a traveling merchant here surrounded by wagons. She looks like she is from the Taiwan Empire. It's rare to see a Taiwanite this far south. The heat is making her miserable. Your approach makes her very nervous. If she is truly from the far lands, being scared of a hand is a reasonable reaction. Hello, warrior. I'm Trader Cardia. Can I assist you? Are you from the Taiwan? I am. I will not hide it. That is where I was born. Now I have no home. I travel and trade. All that may be true, but she is still a Farlander. Why are you allowed to be here? Why would I not be? Not all the packed hasos like you do. I'm just a woman who sells things. Everyone sees me as an enemy, but I am not. I help this camp, and this camp needs help. Will you let me stay, Han? If you give me lower prices, I'll forget about it. Of course, you hands are cunning, always taking the advantages. I agree to the terms. Trader Cardia fans herself with an old sheet of paper. I swear this heat never lets up for a moment. Need anything else, Hand? I like to trade with you. She is relieved. That is my business. What do you need? Like to sell something? Ooh, not a coin there. Let me see your wares. Trader Cardia is a Taiwan merchant, but she's been settled in here for some time. She sells a lot of stuff scavenged from fallen Warborn. Okay, at least she has elixirs of health. But it doesn't look like anything else is useful. Maybe a speed burst scroll might be good. And curing brew, we'll take that. I don't need anything. Alright, best of luck, Hand. And at this time, I probably should just go ahead and spread out a little bit of my gear here. First of all, I think they should handle the wands and scrolls. I'll give each one an elixir of health. I'll give one elixir battle. I'll split up the curing brews. Yeah, I should have been doing better inventory management from as soon as I got back here, but whatever. Rejuvenation elixir. Now we can hang on to that because that's just an insult. We'll hang on to those. We'll hang on to these two. As far as the rune stones, let's go ahead and move them out of the way. We'll go ahead and keep them down here for now. So yeah, I think we're good there. Let's head in here. The commander of this force is not surrounded by the usual piles of orders and reports. This is a battle outpost. She is surrounded by a cluster of her turrets. She is working feverishly on them, trying to get them in shape to hold the Warborn at bay. But then she sees that a hand of Avadon has arrived. She sets aside her tools, grabs a towel, fails to get the oil spots off of her face, and rises to greet you. Welcome, Hand. I am Commander Ellice. I have the lousy task of trying to hold out here. I'm sure you're here to make some urgent requests like all my other visitors. What is requested of you? I have soldiers. This war is a tornado of chaos. Everyone thinks they have a better use for my soldiers than I do. I am sure you have come to make a request of me. Heavens forbid that anyone ever come and offer actual help. What do you want here? Redbeard requests that you help us assault the Warborn in the Farlands. That surprised her. Redbeard? Really? I'd heard he was dead. I have a full 6 lances under my command here, 600 soldiers, though most of them are off on raids or patrols now. I do have a powerful force here. Alas, I can't help you. And you can't help us because I'm holding Goldcrag. My Imperator gave me a direct order. Goldcrag is said to have real tactical and symbolic value. Whether or not I agree, as long as the enemy is here, we're not allowed to leave. Imperator? You hands always forget how the Pax humble armies work. Imperator is the highest rank. The Imperators answer directly to Hanvar's council. Redbeard is terrifying. I'm more scared of the Imperators, though. Things have changed. Redbeard will allow me to buy the Warborn off. That gets her attention. The hall is quiet and still. All of her soldiers listen with rapt attention. Well, that is real help. The first we have gotten in some time. Not enough. You'll have to convince me to pull up stakes. When you hear my terms, you'll probably leave like all the others did. How can I convince you to help me? Ellice smiles. Defeat the enemy, reduce their numbers, and I'll need to keep less soldiers here. Think you can do that? Ask for the specifics. Prove yourself to me, and I'm yours. What do I need to do to win your aid? She gives this a good think. There are lots of Warborn, but they don't work well together. There's 3 tribes, wretches, ogres, titans. They're all camped apart, though. If you can knock out, say, 2 of them, we can hold Goldcrag with a small force. There, those are my terms. No negotiation. You won't shake me. Think you can do it? Learn about the situation and do your best. How can I learn more about the situation? I talked to Scout Kita. She's outside, sitting at one of the fires. She knows all there is to know about the enemy. Talk to her fast. I think she's anxious to get back to the field. What assistance can you give me? This is met with bouts of laughter. Not kind laughter either. Nothing. Not an arrow. We barely have enough to hold the town. You're from Avadon. You're supposed to be rich. Look after yourself. Though, we have a trader and a trainer. They're both outside. You should talk to them. They might help. Neutralize the tribes. How? Kill the leader. Kill their leaders. That's the best way to confuse the Warborn. Chop off the head, and they will fight each other. The Warborn are also a greedy bunch. Use your Avadon wealth. Buy them off. It's how the Black Fortress has kept the Warborn weak and divided for centuries. Commander Ellice shows you all the attention and courtesy expected when dealing with the representative of Avadon. At the same time, she can't hide her desperate desire to work on the outpost defenses against the Warborn. Tell me about this camp. Humble, isn't it? I have 600 soldiers, but we have a lot of ground to cover. I keep enough here to hold Goldcrag, no more. The rest try to flank the enemy, destroy supply convoys, that sort of thing. All that is to hold Goldcrag, though. It's just a big stalemate. We haven't actually fought a battle yet. We just want to tie up the enemy here. That's what my Imperator wants. You haven't fought a battle? She chuckles. You wouldn't know it from looking at the disaster outside, huh? No, we fought little skirmishes by the hundreds. Reduced the town to a ruin. We haven't had a proper battle, though. Sometimes I wish we would. Just get it over with. Why is Goldcrag important? She opens her mouth, closes it, thinks, opens her mouth again, and closes it again. Finally, she says, I don't know how my Imperator thinks. He gets orders from Hanvar's council. Then he tells me what to do, and I do it. Me, I don't think it's important anymore. It's a ruin. I'm happy to go somewhere else if you make it possible. Okay. Let's go ahead and save the game right here, and I'll see you all with the next part.